What's good, YouTube? I'm a 22-year-old college dropout, and I honestly think that not attending college is one of the best decisions that I've ever made. Now, before you click off, cause the title of the video is kinda the complete opposite, hear me out. Because I don't think that at any point in time really have new grads struggled as much at finding a job like at this current moment. Entry-level positions aren't being hired for anymore, and it's fucking up lots of people. As I'm currently writing this, Amazon just had laid off 30,000 employees, some of which I even know about personally, and I really don't know where we are going with our future. Cause right now I'm reaching the age where lots of my friends have already finished their bachelor degree and they've been looking out for a job for more than a year now, with like no success. And honestly, not being able to find a job is like still on the harmless side of things, because at my workplace, where I'm still currently putting the fries into the bag, there's foreign students coming from developing countries over here thinking that they've set themselves up for a better future, when in reality now they're being sent back because they can't extend their visa here due to a lack of a full-time job position in the area they've graduated in. And it's not even that they got a degree in, I don't know, like arts or whatever. I'm speaking of someone who got a normal degree in economics. In this particular example, the person's family has had to save a 5-figure sum in USD to be able to make their child come over here, and all these years of struggling in a foreign country, learning a new language, trying to integrate yourself have been for nothing. Keep in mind, the median wage of where that person is coming from is like 500 USD. So yeah, that's a lot of money wasted. Now, honestly, I myself am in no inherently better position, cause I literally got no degree and I'm putting the fries into the bag. But at least I still have hope, and I kinda wanna talk about what I've been up to these last few years and what my plans for the future are. I'm not gonna move out of the country or anything. I'm not gonna do like the expat life in Thailand, cause I don't know, that's not the life I wanna live. That's just something I decided. So yeah, let me get started on my story. At age 18, I got a job, I moved out of my parents' house, and I never even attended college, because even back then, I already kind of thought it simply isn't worth it. Especially like older friends who were students told me that what I was doing isn't really smart, but now more than ever, I am really glad I didn't listen to their advice, because especially if you live in the US, going into debt for a college degree is like the biggest scam ever. But older people who are honestly, you know, they kind of all have the brokey mindset, not gonna lie, they don't have a clue about how this world has shifted. Instead of going to college, I had a gap year, all about like discovering parts of myself and whatnot, and then I transitioned into trying to open up a restaurant, which I failed at for 2 good years, and thank God I didn't open that restaurant, because now I'm trying to make a life from online business since the early start of this year. And even though I do wish I was making a lot more money on a way more consistent basis, I am still super thankful, because in online biz, even though some of them require zero starting budget or some require like just a little bit, it's never gonna come close to a 6-figure sum that you might need to get from the bank or a local restaurant, and the profit margins aren't even close to what you can get from an online business. So the traditional path of making money is honestly college degrees are being inflated, there's more degrees than there's demand, and AI eventually being able to automate everything on a digital screen doesn't really make it better. So in a way, even though I f***ed around for 4 years, failing in this, failing in that, I want to put my own personal opinion out here as a wake-up call to whoever might need this. You cannot depend on the system to make money anymore. You have to learn to make money on your own. It's in a way our biggest gift, but it's also our biggest curse. But it is up to you what you want to believe, because whatever side it is that you choose, be aware that your beliefs will either serve you or they will keep you down. And I'm not saying all these things to make you depressed, because I know some of the people watching probably are in a position of student debt and no job. But I want to really challenge everyone here on finding an alternative path, and one that can work for you. So think about it this way, perhaps. Instead of going to college for 4 years, you can spend like half that time to learn a digital skill and apply it in any online business. You can deadass make 10k months by learning anything, even the most basic known online skills like copywriting or editing, but you need to become really good, and you need to really think about how you can implement AI in your workflow and offer it as a service to clients. The key here is to understand that AI is here to completely disrupt industries, and so you can either be on the side that chooses to stop it, which I believe is a complete waste of time and you're on the losing side, or you lean into it, because AI will heavily level down the playgrounds for anyone in the market. A random hungry kid with a Wi-Fi connection can make money from the smartphone by leveraging AI and disrupting already existing businesses. And it's all because people aren't prepared for the change that is about to come. So for myself, I'm not gonna go too in depth about what online business model I'm into myself, but trust me, all of them work. It's out there on the internet and I've seen everything. You can pick anything like drop shipping. Yes, dropshipping is not dead, even though it's harder now. TikTok shop, affiliate marketing, starting an agency, or whatever it is that you find, and you really have to stick to it for at least 1 year. Every day, 2 to 3 hours. I promise you, you will find success. You do not want to switch industries. You have to stick to one industry. It's okay to switch businesses, but don't switch industries. So to give you an example, if you do like, let's say, YouTube, then your industry would be content creation, and just stick to fucking content creation as an industry and don't switch to, for example, dropshipping. Because on YouTube, it's okay to start multiple channels, switch up your topics, your niche, whatever, but essentially whatever you do, make sure you are still staying in your industry and that you keep being consistent. In this case, the industry is content creation. And I think content creation, for example, is an industry that is gonna stay around for quite a while. I want to encourage you to take this 90-day challenge. Pick anything you want to be consistent at. Maybe it's writing. You can like write on X every day, or like, let's say, write on Twitter. I don't like to say X. Maybe it's posting a video. It could be on TikTok, YouTube, whatever, and do it for at least 90 consecutive days. It is important that you don't get discouraged by not seeing the results, because in the beginning you are going to suck. So stick to the 90 days, because then if you fully commit to the challenge, you can ignore whatever it is that people are telling you. Kill the debate by absolutely committing. It is important that you don't interrupt your consistency so that you can stack your compounding. You never want to interrupt your compounding. Here is a quote from Albert Einstein to hopefully make me sound smarter, but also to get my point across. Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it.